Hi guys, my name is Olasemo Josephine, a 500 level nursing student.
Why are you doing what you do? How would you describe yourself?
Okay, so I would describe myself as the gospel bomb. The name the gospel bomb came at the lowest points in my life when I didn't necessarily know who I was. And God just told me, you are the gospel bomb, light and impact onto nations. And so by the time I got the name, I started to frame my identity around it. And now I can say I am becoming because it's truly a journey to becoming the gospel bomb.
Can you share with us about your first encounter with Christ? What was that experience like for you?
Okay, so I think it was August 2019 where I was in a program and mid prayer in that program. I asked a friend, can we join this other group of people? She was like, no, I just took a bold step and joined them. And then mid prayer that day, I remember I had an encounter where I saw heaven and hell, and it was like 3D, so visual and visible. And after that, I think that was supposed to be the seal for my salvation, but that wasn't it for me because I still went back into the world and so many other things. But then I remember the landmark thing was that there was someone interceding for me. Though I was angry at the person, but the person was still interceding for me. And then to finally seal it, I remember I just went for another program and the pastor said something. She said, once you are saved, accept that you are saved. And even when you do something wrong, do not take back your identity because you do not stop becoming your father's daughter just because you did something against your father. You are the prodigal daughter, but be bold enough to actually go back to your father. And so that is my first take, my second take, and my third take at salvation.
What does consecration mean to you personally? And how have you experienced it in your work with God?
Okay, so for a long time, the word consecration revolved around abstinence for me, and it was not doing anything bad. That was what consecration was to me. But as seasons changed in my life, there was more clarity as to the word consecration, and it became not just abstinence but devotion. And the word devotion meaning that my life no longer revolved around my desires, even if they were good things. It began to revolve around what God says per time and following those instructions to the letter. And so, one of those times, I remember God just told me, Josephine, no movies. And that was that consecration for that time. And for that time, there was no movie. Not because I was watching terrible movies, even as at that time, even Mount Zion movies were not a go-to area. And so that was that consecration part time. And so even good things can become idols and become a barrier to your relationship with God. And that was one of those things that I learned from that experience. And my consecration changed for that season. So consecration to me is not just abstinence but devotion, and it changes per time.
How would you describe your journey with Christ so far? The eyes, the lessons, and what keeps you going?
Okay, so the highs for my journey with Christ would be the times that I prayed and there was a tangible presence of God. And every single time that God just reveals something to me, and those moments He pulls me close and it's like, Justine, you have to do this, you can do this. There were the times that the Holy Spirit just wrapped His arms around me. And for the lows would be the time that it seemed as if I prayed, but there was no answer. But even those low moments, there were the times that built me and forged the person that I am today. So for the lessons, keep on going because God is not just omnipotent and omnipresent just by words. He is everywhere. He's within you and He's for you. And so at every point in your life, remember that. And so at those moments when it seems as if everything is over, God is there and God is for you. And we'll see on the last day.